YouTube, we have over 150 million coins in Madden 24, and I don't have a team. Been putting this off for a little bit, but I think it's time we build the God Squad. Now, the streets have been talking. Ghost of Mutt theme team right now is probably still the best, but the playoff promo is up and coming, and over the next few weeks, it's only going to get better. So we're going to be building a mainly playoff / Ghost Zero Chill team. Before we go by all those players, some players I do have some B&Ds in my team are Harold Carmichael, the left outside linebacker, and Will Anderson, the Ghost of Madden Future. If you want extended coverage of the market and how I make my coins, subscribe to the Coin Bible exclusively on Team Get Lucky, link in the description. Let's start out though on defense. I've been out of the game for a little bit, I'll be honest. I have not fielded a team since I believe early December. The last MCS event. So starting out at left in, Christian Barmore, a little bit slow. Zadarius Smith. Now I know there's some chemistry things with the players, and I guess we'll just start off. Zadarius Smith, 92 speed, 6'4", 612k. Definitely one of the most, or these playoff champions are some of the most expensive champions we've seen throughout the entire year. But the theme team is only going to get better, and the chemistry, what I was mentioning was, I believe the offensive linemen get ×2, and the LTDs get ×3 chemistry. So we'll see what we can do for defensive tackle. Is it only Eric Armstead at 84 overall? Defensive tackle this entire year has been a position where there's just not been many cards. I'll be honest. Jalen Carter, 360k. I guess we'll go get Jalen Carter. Rookie, Georgia, Philadelphia Eagle, 360k. It's honestly pretty expensive for a 93 overall. Sure, I can do the set. I know those are going to mention in the comments, oh, you should do the set for cheaper. We're doing this for the video. Yes, I could probably do the set for under 300k, but we're just going to buy him for the video. And I guess, and I don't actually know how the Ghost of Madden theme team works. I know Zero Chills don't get it, but like the Ghosts of course do. Let's go back. I could go and just get that LTD, but to me, there's feels like now there's going to be a defensive tackle in the next playoff release. So I don't know if I want to spend, you know, like there's no point in buying Eric Armstead when I'm literally going to replace him probably next week within the playoff promo. So I think we're just going to go and get some dude to kind of just fill the place right now. I mean, screw it. We'll just get Vince Wilfork. This is actually like quite literally a filler player. Right end, yeah, there's this Nick Bosa. Dude, 1.8 mil for a card that's, let's be honest, he's nothing special. You could buy a 92, 93 right end, and he's going to do the exact same job. And Nick Bosa has that ×3 playoff chem, and it's going to be very, very important for building this theme moving forward. I wonder how easy it is, and I wonder how many champions and O-linemen they release to where I wonder at some point if we're going to be able to build a 50 out of 50 playoff theme team plus a 25 of some other theme team. Whether it's Campus Heroes or Zero Chill or Ghost. That's something I'm very interested in. Now, Josh Allen is a very good card, but I believe... I know Terrell Suggs has... I think we're going to pick up Terrell Suggs, and the only reason we're going to pick him up is he gets 0 AP lurk artist. And I know he's not a pass coverage player, but for 0 AP, you want to get the most 0 AP abilities on the field. And even if he's playing defensive end for me, you know, on those D lineman picks we all know and love from Madden 23, I'm not going to run an ability on the defensive lineman, so I might as well just throw on a 0 AP lurk artist, and if he ever gets this pause on a tip pass or a throw out of sack, he's going to make the play. So Terrell Suggs, T-Sizzle, left outside linebacker, middle linebacker. There's a few options I know. Ernest Jones, Fred Warner, Gronk. I think we have to pick up Gronk. He is the clear-cut best user in the game. He's what, 6'6", 94 speed. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to drop a better user than Gronk for a long time. Like I think we don't get a better user than Gronk until March. You gotta, like, the height is such a big deal, being 6'6", and he's got good speed at 94. The fastest card in the game stock right now is 96. So I mean, it would have to take like a 98 or 99 speed stock player that's not 6'6" for me to, you know, get off the Gronkowski. And then I guess we just take Ernest Jones for the playoff theme team. Or I actually should have bought that one for 460k. 495, Ernest Jones. I believe he gets 0 AP lurk artist as well. And I won't be buying backups in this video. Will not be buying backups in this video, just because that's a little bit of a hassle. But I'll definitely be picking up players like Fred Warner for the backups, just to get more, especially with the fatigue now. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention. It might be patched by the time you guys watch this video, but there's a fatigue thing going on right now where, like, all players, doesn't matter, like, it's not working as intended. and almost every single player just gets super tired on defense. Right outside linebacker, I don't think really is going to matter that much. I mean, I'll pick up guys like probably Lawrence Taylor. Probably should pick up Lawrence Taylor just for the theme team, but I want to get, there's actually like more left outside linebackers I want, like Josh Allen. Like this card is a glitch. 6'5", you know, having Carmichael, Gronk, Josh Allen. We're gonna pick up a few players. I guess we actually are gonna, as I say, I'm not gonna buy backups. We're gonna buy just a kind of a spread of players that I know are gonna be in my team. So we'll pick up Josh Allen, right? Another user. Although, again, I don't know exactly how the theme team's gonna work. I'm probably gonna make some changes. Like when you finally see the final team, there's definitely gonna be some different players that I bought just because I'm gonna have to, you know, buy certain backups for chemistries, especially the Ghost of Madden, which I don't really understand completely. So I'll definitely be buying some like random players and putting them in random positions to get the chemistries. All right, now on to defensive back. This is when it starts to get a little bit more fun. Now, linebackers are important, but some good defensive backs. Charles Tillman goes. I probably should just go to 94. Let's go to 94 first because there's a few, I believe. Marcus Peters, 94. Darius Slay, we're of course going to pick up. I believe he gets deep out zone KO discount, which is one of the most important abilities in the game. For that 612k, we'll pick up Darius Slay from the Eagles. That will be one of our corners. Are there any other? I'm trying to think. Bosa was the LTDC. Yeah, there's no. Ramsey, Champ Bailey. Ooh, I think we have to pick up Randy Moss, right? Have to pick up Randy Moss. 2.1 mil for a card that could potentially get reduxed like within a few weeks. It's kind of scary to buy. But, you know, 2.1 mil, where else are you going to find a 95 speed stock, 6'4 corner with, I believe he does have lure cards, 2 for 0 AP, so pick cards essentially for 0 AP. Welcome to the team, Randy Moss. And then let's go back. I don't know how good that Champ Bailey is. It's just hard. Like, if you're not a part of a theme team, like one of the promo theme teams, it's just really, really hard. Like, 95 speed, man, that's great. 6 foot, but... you know, the playoff guys are going to all have, you know, like Darius Slay. Is Darius Slay 94 speed stock or 95? I guess he is 94, so I guess he's the same as Champ Bailey. I'm forgetting these cards aren't getting... oh, no, is there a strat card? Bro, I've been so out of the loop. I don't even know if there's like a strat card for the playoff players. There's no other... let's just go back down to 92, 93 and pick up some ghosts. So I guess I'm going to pick up Charles Tillman. Will give us the ghost chem. I believe there's also 3 different ghost variations of the chem, which is definitely... I've heard Future is the best. Future is the best. So Randy Moss, Darius Slay, Charles Tillman. We're gonna let's leave it at that because again, I'm gonna go back and buy like some, you know, filler players for chemistries. Let's move on to free safety, who I believe we have. There's 2 playoff free safeties or 2 playoff safeties. So I think that's just 2 we're gonna pick up, plus probably Julius Peppers, I would say. So yeah, Malik Hooker, 600k. Playoff team, gotta pick him up. Gotta be picking up all the playoff champions. I don't think there's one we aren't gonna pick up. Jalen Petrie, Ronnie Hickman. No one else there. And then strong safety, we will go with Ryan Neal. Bo Jackson actually is a very good card too. I think we're gonna pick up 3 safeties because Bo Jackson gets 2 0 AP abilities. He is like, I think, still the best safety technically in the game. For like a like Julius Peppers, you would probably want to... I guess Julius Peppers plays safety too, but Bo Jackson getting deep in discounted and a free pick artist is like, it's crazy. It's gonna be hard to beat that for a while because I actually thought they would drop 2-0 AP abilities, or like you'd be able to get 2-0 AP abilities on a lot of the new champions, and they still don't seem to be doing that. So maybe next overall boost we get that, and then I'm gonna pick up Julius Peppers because of course we're gonna have Julius Peppers. He can play corner, user, safety. Julius Peppers can do it all. Always his safety card. I don't know. I'm not gonna say I don't know why they drop it, but like when they drop it, did not realize he's gonna be a top 3 safety in the game for like a good month or 2 while he's out. And then we also do have Pacheco. God, dude, there's a lot of safeties are damn good in this game because Pacheco gets a discounted deep out, and that's another. I gotta pick up Pacheco too. I gotta pick up Pacheco. The discounted deep out zone KO is so important. It is the best defensive ability in the game. And so getting it for just a 1 AP discount, it's vital. So we got to pick up Pacheco too. So we pick up 4 strong safeties, or did we pick up 4 total safeties? I forgot. But I think that's our defense. Unless I'm missing anybody, let's just go to 94-95 all defense. I believe I've picked up everybody that I need. Yes, we'll go and again fill some positions out, but I don't know who else we can pick up on defense. It's like a off the top of my head that I know, like I must have Terrell Suggs. I mean, sadly, like if only the team, you know what would have been cool, man, that if you're gonna drop these playoff promo chemistries, why not drop the team of the week one, man? That would have been really, really cool. Because, yeah, I mean, Campus Zero's cool, but, like, I have to fill out the players with Zero Chill. I guess I'll buy Fred Warner. Because I'm going to get Fred Warner. I want to get as many Zero AP abilities as we can. So let's just go buy Fred Warner. Because I'm going to buy him. So I might as well buy him right now for the video. 730k. Zero AP Lurk Artist. And he's like 93 speed, 6 something. He's taller than, I think, 6'3". And it's taking forever. Fred Warner, welcome to the team. I'm trying to remember if there's any. There's a bunch of other Zero AP middle linebackers, I'm pretty sure. But we'll pick those up at the end of this video. Let's move on to offense. All right, left tackle is first. We got two options, Trent Williams and Taylor Decker. Now, O-lineman is the most important thing. Like I mentioned earlier, all the playoff champion offensive linemen. I believe it's just the champions. It might be all the playoff cards. I don't believe so. But they get times 2 chem. So they are going to be, if you, I actually don't know like all the offensive linemen that got playoff cards. So Isaac, I'm not going to try. I know he's a former Eagle. That's all I know. Left guard, though. Pick him up under 600k. Again, times 2 chemistry. Vital. We'll easily get the time. We'll easily get the 25. I wonder how close we'll be to 50. Just from buying, like, really only the champions and the LTDs. Is there a center? There is Creed Humphrey. Center from my Kansas City Chiefs. Although, his AKA card is still, like, really important because he gives boost to all linemen. Maybe would have liked to see. I'm still waiting for a L'Jarius Sneed card. McDuffie got the upgradable one for the Chiefs, but I don't know where. Like, L'Jarius Sneed's been a top 5-6 corner in the NFL this year, and he does not have a card other than his base elite, which is kind of wild. All right, right guard. Yeah, we got to pick up Larry Allen. Perfect, too. Tied for the highest rated right guard in the game, sorry. And he's a ghost card, so that will give us some more chemistry there. And then finally, did we get a right tackle for the playoff promo? I'm not sure. I know we've gotten a bunch of right tackles lately. Yeah, Chris Hinton. I think we have a 94. There's at least a 94 right tackle because I know Chris Hinton went down. I'm just forgetting who it was. John Runyon. I guess we pick him up. I just don't know how the chemistry is going to work. Like, I want to run the 50-25, but I might just go for the 25-25 and not stress too much. Just worry about getting the best player at each position. All right, that's O-line. Let's go to tight end. Skill positions. Dalton Schultz. What's his speed? 92. That's kind of slow, no? I mean, we're going to pick him up because he's going to be a backup. He's going to be our second tight end at least, right? That is kind of slow. 92 speed is kind of slow, I'll be honest. And then I believe the other good tight end is Laporte or Laporta. Goes to the Madden Future that I think I want to pick up. Shannon Sharp, Gronk, Vernon Davis, Tony G. Where's the Laporte card? There he is. Is it Laporte? It is Laporta. It is Laporta. I'm sorry for the mispronunciation, Lions fans and Iowa Hawkeye fans. 282k though. That's solid for possibly the best tight end in the game at this point. Let's go get fullback before we go to receiver, running back, and quarterback. Let's go get a fullback. Is there a ghost fullback? A Koi? Is that a ghost? No, that's Zero Chill. Is there a playoff? Like, this is one of them where it's like, I probably should just go buy a playoff if there is a playoff fullback. But I guess we'll just pick up Okoye for the overall for right now. Christian Okoye. Now on to receivers, running backs, and quarterbacks. Let's do running back first. So we have that James Cook. I know that for a fact. We have James Cook. Let's go pick him up first, and then we'll go pick up the backups. Although I don't run the ball a lot, it's still, I think running back's like, it's weird. Running back is one of the most least impactful positions when I actually play the game, but it's the most fun for me to buy. Because like running backs, I think running backs for everyone is like just a favorite, like some of our favorite players growing up. So like Ricky Williams is awesome. Like, I actually enjoy buying the backups even though they're never gonna play. Barry Sanders, Chris Johnson, CJ game, the Michael Vick. I know, Derrick Henry's like the glitch, huh? Derrick Henry's the super glitch, I think, with the X Factor cheese. Yeah, let's pick up Derrick Henry. 1.1. Well, it's actually not that bad. He's come down a little bit in price, man. He was up to like 1.7, 1.8. I mean, Randy Moss Ghost has held his price, but Derrick Henry, not as much. And then is there one other running back James Cook, I mean, I'm not going to buy Todd Gurley again. Todd Gurley, sadly, like, is not... He's not bad. I'm not saying he's bad. He's just, like, team-wise, he's nothing special. I heard this Peyton Hillis card is disgusting. I've heard this Peyton Hillis card is disgusting, but he's 2.2 mil. He'd be RB number 3, I guess? What's Todd Gurley at? I love Todd, man. Fantasy legend, 3.2 mil. One number. If this is a top 100 number, alright, it's not. 386. Funny enough, that's actually one of the... 386 is like the number that I completed the Todd Gurley sets twice. And 386 is eerily close to the second one I completed. I wonder if that's actually the one. I'm not kidding. It's in like the 360 to 390 range. I'm gonna have to go back and look at that number. That would be really funny if that's actually my Todd Gurley that I sold like a month ago. Do we just pick up Peyton Hillis, man? Madden 12, my first Ultimate Team I ever played. Not my first Madden, that would be Madden 07. But my first Ultimate Team. Peyton Hillis, 2.2 mil for an RB3. Funny enough, my running backs just get more expensive. Running back 1, 600K. Running back 2, 1.1 mil. Running back 3, 2.2 mil. I don't think that's how it's supposed to work, but that's what we do around here. All right, there's our running backs. Let's move on to receivers. First up, I think we have to go pick up the new Zay Flowers. Unfortunately, receivers is like the one position where the abilities they have, because I'm probably going to pick up, I think, one of the Hot Route Master set lead quarterbacks. So there's no ability on the receiver that like I need, because I don't need route apprentices anymore. So it just comes down to height and speed. And Zay Flowers with the theme team, man, 1.6 mil, one of the best rookie receivers. Still not better than Rashee Rice, my GOAT, but Zay Flowers, man, he's been a dog for the, thank God he's not on the Chargers and he's on the Ravens. Although, maybe him being on the Chargers would, you know, be better in the long term, because the Chargers are just a cursed franchise, and the Ravens are actually a good franchise. Cursed by injuries the past few years. They don't need Zay Flowers, you know? Montez Sweat, this card was actually really good when I used him. Really, really good, but unfortunately, no theme teams for him, so it's very hard to use. I think we have to pick up Deion Sanders, right? Gotta be Deion Sanders. 95 speed stock. I believe he gets the ghost chemistry? Don't quote me on this, but if he's 1.1 million coins, I would like to think that he gets the ghost chem. Actually, let's just check right here. I think the present, like the Christmas Day cards, get the Zero Chill theme team, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Upgrade. Does he get him? Yes, he does. Yeah. That I guess that makes sense as to why he's 1.1 mil. Because he gets that, and it's still probably the best theme team in the game. Deion Sanders, wide receiver, welcome to the team. And then who else could we pick up? Zay Flowers, Deion Sanders. I need kind of a taller receiver, I'll be honest. I've got a bunch of... I mean, Deion Sanders isn't short, but Zay Flowers is a midget. Let's keep it real. But all these receivers, like, there's no one... I need, like, that 6'3" physical specimen that's, like, gonna be 97 speed. Randy Moss would normally be that, but no theme team. He's 95 speed stock. I mean, how tall is Jordan Addison's, I believe, 5'11" again, right? Yeah, like, these guys are all short. I don't know who to pick up. Do I go pick up my GOAT, Rashee Rice? I believe he's 6'2". Could pick up Tyreek Hill, too. But, you know, Dolphins, Chiefs is tomorrow. I'm not really trying to add that fraud to my squad, although he's my GOAT. I still love Tyreek Hill. Where's Rashee Rice at? What's his height? 6'1", 93 speed. I don't know who to pick up. Put in the comments, right? If you're watching, if you're still at this point in the video, who the fuck should I be picking up? Darius Hayward-Bay? Darius Hayward-Bay is probably... Wait, I completely forgot about Darius Hayward-Bay. Because he's 6'2", 95 speed. I gotta pick up Darius Hayward-Bay. I completely forgot about him. I think it's a good wide receiver core. Darius Hayward-Bay, Deion Sanders, and Zay Flowers. They're all going to get at least +1 speed from their theme team boost. And again, we'll pick up like a wide receiver 4 and 5 a little bit. All right, quarterback. There's a few different options I could go. William Perry, I believe, is still probably loved by the competitive community. He is still the best quarterback in the game, as he gets that gunslinger for 0 AP. It's not 2, it's a discounted of 2. So it's like very important. But I always love Hot Route Master, and Set Fee Lead is the most overpowered ability in the game. Sorry, I got the hiccups right now. I have to cough too. I believe we have to go Jordan Love, right? We have to go Jordan Love. He's probably been playing the maybe the best quarterback other than Lamar Jackson in the last like 6 or 7 weeks. He's been disgustingly good IRL. Does he lead the Packers to an upset over the Cowboys? I don't know. You would like to think the Cowboys are a very good team this year, but they're also like a cursed franchise. They don't seem to pull through when it matters most. So I'd be worried if the Cowboys get down like 7 or 10 points in the first half, or they're down 7 in the second half. And like, I don't know. Cowboys will find a way to lose in the postseason, especially to the Packers, who've kind of owned them in a postseason pass, although not with Jordan Love. All right, that's the team, though. I'm going to put all these cards together, and I will show you the final product. Finally, we have the entire offense and defense built. We had to pick up a few players for chemistry purposes, so let's break it all down. Starting out with the chemistries, we did get, and I have a few roster spots available, but for right now, MUT 24 playoffs at 25 out of 30 to give us that +1 speed bonus, as well as the Ghost of MUT Future at 25 out of 30. There are some negatives to this chemistry, like -4 catch in traffic, -6 carrying, but I'm actually not using a Ghost of MUT. I guess you could say Derrick Henry's the one running back where it affects it, but other than that, it gives +1 speed, so I like that. Players we have picked up on offense as backups, we picked up Jordan Addison, as well as William Perry, because they give ×2 chem at a position that normally does not give ×2 chem to the Ghost of MUT Future, whereas you could get a bunch of offensive linemen for the Ghost of MUT Future, and it gives ×3, or Ghost of MUT gives ×3 to that chem, but also the playoff O-lineman gives ×2, so I need to get some of those players too. So here's the offense. Ability-wise, it's very, very simple. It's literally just Jordan Love with the 8 AP God stack of Set Feed Lead, Hot Route Master, and Gift Wrapped. I also do have some X Factors on Derrick Henry and Peyton Hillis, and I guess Return Man on Deion Sanders. But that is the offense. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's move on to the defense. Defensively, things get a little bit more complicated, not only with abilities, but also some players I picked up off screen, because I realized they're just straight up better than the players I picked up. So I got rid of Charles Tillman and added Champ Bailey, 95 speed, gets Lurk Artist for 0 AP. I don't know exactly where I'm actually going to play him, but he's going to be in my field, probably in some sort of slot cornerback, maybe a safety role. We don't know yet. Other than that, I don't think I picked up any other players other than Roquan Smith, just for a Lurk Artist 0 AP. I actually have to activate and add that ability onto him, as well as Fred Warner. But yeah, that's pretty much the defense. Nothing too crazy, I guess you could say. Ability-wise, again, we'll go into it. I still have to add some abilities to some backup players, but the main ones is like Bo Jackson, deep in, pick artist, deep out zone for 4 AP, a bunch of 0 AP Lurk Artists. I mean, you just got to add them as you can. Deep in on Malik Hooker, and then cornerbacks, I had to get deep out zone and Lurk Artists on Randy Moss, and a deep out zone on Darius Slay. I guess I'm going to be using Darius Slay and Randy Moss at the outside cornerback positions, whereas Bo Jackson and Malik Hooker will be at the safeties. And then I think I'm going to like user Julius Peppers, user Gronk. I don't know. I'm still I got to tinker with some pieces and find out what I want to run. Defensively, special teams, I had this actually Gary Anderson card in my binder that I never got rid of, as well as Thomas Morrison. I think I could pick up actually a better punter, but for right now, that's what I have in my binder. Specialist-wise, it's the same cards. I haven't had anybody here. Strategy-wise, this is where the strategy cards come in. Now, I know there's some epics and some purples out, and I could pick them up, but I think they're actually glitched on the auction house. I can't buy them, so I'm kind of just stuck with my blue. I have +3 pass block, +3 zone coverage. For the program strategy item, I went with the AFC, I believe, or the NFC. There's an AFC and an NFC one. They don't give a speed boost, I believe, but they give a bunch of stats. Yeah, I went with the AFC. I think I went with the AFC. No, it's the NFC. I'm sorry, NFC. Broncos to Phoenix, stealing what I have in my binder, and then not Doug McDermott's basketball player, Sean McDermott for the coach strategy, and then +1 man coverage. So that is the squad. It definitely, like, it's I guess it's only gonna get better as the weeks go on. I guess I'm probably gonna, although I say I might move off Ghost of Madden Future, but I mean, I have some open slots, so I mean, if there's only like 4 to 6 champions I want from next week, like, I'll just add the playoff champions and keep my 25 playoffs, my 25 Ghost of Future. So we'll see how the squad kind of evolves and progresses over the next few weeks. It really depends how many champions EA is going to release, because we got 12 this week, and I don't think we're going to get 12 every week, so probably 6 to 8 range on the high end. But that is the squad. Let me know who I should pick up. Maybe some new legends this weekend. I think it's Dallas Clark, Jared Allen, Mike Alstott. Could maybe pick up some of those players. Yeah, let me know in the comments how I did, and I will see y'all next time. Peace.